Why does he do that stuff?
Oh.
Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in with Daphne Love and Crazy Elaine's podcast. Let's spill the tea. Daphne Love here.
I'm crazy.
How is everybody doing out there tonight on this hump day, Wednesday? Let's have a good day.
Woo,
Just kidding.
Guys, I'm with no makeup on today. Messy hair, don't
do the
care.
hump to dance. I do the hump to dance.
Do the hump to dance.
We're just waiting on people to log in and all that good stuff.
I think I'm dyslexic. So I was tagging my kid because she feels strong on this
topic.
On this topic because she works with mental illness and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a good topic. So we'll just go ahead and talk a little bit about how our day was and all that good stuff. So what's up?
Today was good. Had a good lunch. Had a good lunch date.
I know. Wasn't it great?
It was great.
It was great. And it was good.
We got to go eat lunch with Brit.
Yeah, it was good.
So it was fun.
That chicken salad was so...
It's bomb, huh?
It was bomb.com, you guys. I was like, heck yeah. Hi, Lisi. Yes, we're just waiting for some people to log in with us.
Share
Sometimes it takes time, yeah. But...
and text Janae, tell her to open her Snap.
McBabe and I, when did we watch it? Was it Sunday night?
Yeah.
And then me and Crazy watched it today because I told her I was all...
She had me in tears.
I was all, you need to watch
That's
this,
why there's
girl.
no makeup on today, because I was in tears.
Well, I had heard about it, and I mean,
hey,
I
Lisa.
want to wait for people to get on, but I'm just going to kind of, what we did today. And I told her, I was like, I'm going to put on that Perfect Neighbor. I was all, you need to see it. Because at first I had heard about it and I thought it was a movie. I was like, oh, maybe it's a movie. But then when we turned it on and it was an actual document.
We have 3 people on. If you're on, say hi. So if you should do a shout out. Documentary.
Yes. Yeah, because sometimes I can't see all the people that are on.
I know.
So, I'm just kind of like, but no, so we're just going to talk a little bit before we get into it. So hopefully people
How was your day, Lise? Did you have a good day at work?
Did you have a good day today?
Did your head teacher buy you food? She came home with some panda the other day and
her
the teacher she works with bought her and all kinds of cookies from Panda.
No.
I can't even eat one. I mean, I could, but...
yeah, you're just kind of
no
like...
quiero.
Pero no quiero.
Pero no quiero. So I have...
go ahead
you
and
probably
talk.
Can't see it. Like my finger looks black or something, but I have... what are they called? Oh, Beetlejuice nails. They look so cute.
They look cute.
I feel all festive.
You're all festive.
All festive. Me and Lacey laugh because we talk. We're like, we're all New Mexican.
Yeah,
we sound
right?
all New Mexican.
You're like, come on.
You got your nails done today?
Me, yeah.
Her nails are done.
Yeah, I had to because they were already like lifting.
No bunny buns today.
Yeah.
Her hair's grown so much. It's crazy.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. I can't see him.
My neighbors called me the perfect neighbor. Oh, did they now? But were you really the have you seen the Perfect Neighbor on Netflix? The documentary.
You can't. You're making me say it like
I know. I'm like, oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
We went to Valley High School. Just kidding.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can go ahead and start off. So have you had a perfect neighbor or, thought you had a perfect neighbor? No, I'm just kidding. This perfect neighbor that we're going to talk about, she was saying that she was the perfect neighbor, but actually she was awful.
It's like Fear Thy Neighbor, something like that. If you've ever seen
stuff
that.
like that. So, it's pretty crazy. So it's about this lady and her name was Susan. I'm just going to say Susan L because I can't really pronounce her name.
Hold on, Jason, but I like to help everything because I like to help out.
It could be Lisi.
I like to help out on everything they need. And Lisi, but you guys keep cutting out. Is it my Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it could be.
Documentary, yes.
Yeah.
It might be, it's the weather. So keep trying to Let us know how it goes, how it looks
Yeah.
out there.
So I'm just going to
It
read
says we
this.
have 7 people on.
Yeah, I'm going to just read this real quick. So it says The Perfect Neighbor is a true crime documentary that premiered on Netflix on October 17th, 2025. The film investigates the fatal shooting of a Jakey A.J. Owens, a Black mother of 4, by her white neighbor, Susan L., in Ocala, Florida, in June of 2023. So, with this being said, I'm not too sure. That's okay. I'm not too sure if it was kind of like a Black community. I don't think it was, because one of the
I was gonna
neighbors was
say
white.
I think they make it into a race thing, but I don't think it was a race thing. I think it was just not even a hate crime. I think it was just, again, mental illness and
Yeah.
But I had a neighbor like that before.
Yeah, it was like when we first started watching it, like I said, I thought it was going to be a show. And as I kept watching it, I was like, what is wrong with this lady? You can obviously tell she was lying, and you can obviously
Hey,
tell
Michael.
that hi Michael, that she
Was
had
disturbed.
issues. She was a disturbed lady mentally. These kids, you saw them walking around and playing football. I get they scream, kids scream or whatever.
She worked from home, the older lady.
Yeah, so they had multiple calls from this Susan lady, right? And she just was always complaining about these kids. And then she had a plot. This is what I think. She had a plot because she already knew what she was going to do. She may have waited 2 years, but she had a plot. She wanted to document everything with police and everything. That way she can justify that murder.
And
That's what I'm thinking.
And I kind of think like, I don't think she premeditated it.
She did.
I don't think she premeditated it. I think that maybe she had no kids.
Mm-hmm.
She at some point she worked from home.
Mm-hmm.
She was an elderly lady. I get kids are kids and they're gonna scream, but if
Mm-hmm.
in my case, if my neighbor was complaining, which I've had that before,
Mm-hmm.
I try to avoid the conflict. I tell my kids, stay on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Let the other kids go over there.
But she was just causing chaos to cause chaos, I think, because
But I don't think she planned it. The lady was bigger than her.
that
She was
doesn't
a lot
matter.
younger
That
than
lady
her.
wasn't threatening her in any way.
But didn't you hear the bangs on the door in the window?
Well, did you not discuss today that if somebody took your iPad,
of course I would do
you're
it.
going to do the same
I'm
thing,
that mom.
not to get shot.
I'm that mom.
She didn't deserve to be shot.
I don't think she
this
deserved
lady,
to get shot.
AJ, she minded her own business, and she even told the officers, yeah, maybe she was in the house with her little one as she should be, and maybe, yeah, her kids were out there playing, but you don't know if she went to go check on them every 30 minutes or they were just kids being kids.
Right.
And kids can be annoying. I'm not going to lie.
It's never justifiable to murder anybody.
And not only that, this lady knew what she was getting herself into because these other people had already lived there a year before she did. She was just like a Karen.
See, and those kids are calling her Karen. Where do you think they learned that from?
She was calling them the N-word and everything.
Right.
But is it right for her?
Doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right, but kids are going to be kids.
What do you guys
probably
think?
Got tired of it.
Did you guys watch The Perfect Neighbor? What do you guys think about it? Do you think, I mean, I'm not justifying what she did. I'm glad what happened to her, but I just feel like I think it could have been prevented from the cops. I think they did a lot of wrong things. Like they should have said they were neighbors.
Get a restraining order. Yeah.
Tell the kids to play, just stay away from her. But they were saying, no, we were kids too, and we get it, keep playing. And some kids are little traviosos. They'll be out there all who knows? And
well, yeah, I mean, but kids are kids. We did it when we were kids. Even the officers were like, you guys are being kids. I mean, after all the numerous calls she made, they should have knew that something was wrong with her.
Lisi put, it was the whole neighborhood playing outside. I get that.
Exactly. Thank you.
I would have stopped you guys from going over there. I would have said, you guys stay here.
But she
and they
didn't
can
even
go
own
there.
none of the yard. Her property
I
was just
know.
up to the porch.
I get that.
And that's not fair for
It's
kids
not.
to be
but-
out there, having a good time when they can be out doing other shady ass shit. All they were doing was playing. Even the
Right.
freaking neighbors would go play football with them. This lady just didn't like them. She was racist.
Lisi put, they can't. It's an open field. No one owned it. I get that, but I mean, to avoid the conflict.
She was racist. She
I don't
was
know.
racist. I mean,
why
you
would she
can
move into
tell.
that neighborhood then if it was just a black neighborhood?
Because she was sick in the head and she was,
I think she had problems. I mean, what do you think, Lise?
then-
How was her demeanor, Lise? How did you read her? How do you think you read her? I know the other parts, but I'm saying, like, what do you think about, like, the way she was talking? Like, you could tell she was lying in a lot of her stuff.
Exactly.
They should have stopped her and told her, look, you're calling the cops too much. Like, we're going to have you investigated,
Yeah. Like, I'm going to read these real quick. Okay.
And we'll answer after.
Yeah. So it says the film is told almost entirely through police body camera footage, 911 calls, and other recordings. It documents how a long-running dispute between the neighbors over children playing in a vacant lot near Susan's home ultimately led to violence. The case details Susan frequently complained to police about the neighborhood kids, and tensions escalated over 2 years. The documentary chronicles the events that led to Owens knocking on Susan's door, after which Susan fired a single shot through the door, killing her.
Which was wrong because you should never do that anyways.
So then I've never heard about this, but then it was like Stand Your Ground. The film details controversy surrounding Florida's Stand Your Ground law as authorities initially delayed arresting Susan while investigating her self-defense claims. So she was researching,
How to claim
stand your law, so she could, because she thought she was going to get away with it. Even when they took her into the detective room, questioning room, at first she's like, oh. And even the 911 calls, hyperventilating, and then all these fucking kids and da-da-da-da-da. Like, she was a deceitful lady, and she got away with it so many times that she thought she was going to get away out of going to prison.
Say hi. Lisi put, she said the N-word, which is wrong. She shouldn't have done that.
Yes.
She should not. No one has
So
ever
do
would
I,
ever should do
Jason.
that. And Jason put, I hate racist people. Don't ever have hate. You know what? Don't make two wrongs. Don't make a right.
Yeah.
I just stay away from people like that. I just try to keep my distance. And some people want problems. You're right, Lisi. Some people do want, but I would try to prevent the problem, I think, more than, they would laugh about it and, oh, it's her again. But 2 years, like, we lived in a neighborhood where it wasn't safe anymore because of our neighbors.
Okay, and so she lived alone. Then she should have got out. It was just her, and moved away from these kids. These kids were freaking harmless. Okay, so they called her Karen a few times. Well, how would you like being called
did you know being
dirty
called
Mexican or something?
Being called a Karen is also being called a white person. A white complaining white person. So that's racist too.
See, I don't know it. No, I don't. I think a Karen is a Karen, period.
No, if you look up the definition, Alicia, what's the definition of a Karen? And Alicia put, she had more of a reaction to getting jail time than finding out someone was dead.
Exactly.
And
Jason, yeah, go ahead.
Yep. In Florida, you can actually shut and kill someone in front of your porch. It's okay. The police in Florida actually tell people to lock, load it, and kill anyone that comes around their house.
See, that's crazy.
Because our laws here are not like that.
Yeah.
I know our laws.
I mean, the law to actually shoot through the door, even though you can see who was there. I mean, because you're
not supposed to do that ever. Anywhere.
Yeah, because on the documentary, they had the door, and they're like, "Why would you shoot?" Because you could.
In the courtroom, they had the gun. It could have been a kid there. It could have been a police officer. I mean, it was crazy. I can't believe the cops let it go on for 2 years.
And then they let her go for a little bit.
They did let her go for a little bit.
Few days.
And when they went to arrest her, they were like, "Come with me." She was like, "Nope, not doing it."
Yeah.
If it was somebody else, I'm not gonna say a race, but if it was anybody else, if it was me, They threw me against the wall, threw me on the ground,
Yeah.
manhandled me a little bit.
Yeah.
And this lady, they sat there, well, like, come on, you got to come with
Mhm.
us. Come on. Like,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Are you a cop?
Yeah.
Or are you a coward?
But every time she played victim.
That woman killed that woman in front of her kids.
And that's even worse. She killed them and they were babies, bro. And she took the iPad from that little kid. You could tell that little kid wasn't lying. He was freaking devastated.
He was devastated, but I mean, I think those kids were messing with her too.
Look at those parents that were talking compared to this lady. She was like, I swear to God, and this and that. You could tell she was lying from the freaking get-go.
But I think the kids are I think they're messing with each other. And
if they were, she started it.
I had a neighbor, and I don't get that because, like, why would you fight with children? Like, it's weird. You're an adult and you're sitting there fighting with children.
She was attacking them with umbrellas, throwing skates at them and everything. And you cannot tell me this lady was not racist and hated kids.
I don't know. I just don't think she liked kids. I don't know if it was a race thing or not because... Bro,
she did the stand your ground law, and that's for, like...
self-defense.
Like racism, too. And it says on there, I don't think it came on. It didn't show up.
And they're playing ditch, ding dong ditch.
But that's the way the stand your ground. They do that when it comes to Black Americans, because the white people, want to say, I had to do it, and that's fucking bullshit. You don't shoot anybody. I don't care what color you are.
They are racist in some parts of Florida. My daughter was there, and she does not. She's just whiter than me.
Yeah,
colored
that's
eyes.
just ridiculous.
And they did and my nephew and my nephews and my nieces are darker.
We all bleed the same.
And they did make some comments to them, and I was like, "What? Like these adults are talking like this adult's fighting with children. Who in their right mind is going to fight with a child or a teenager?
That lady.
Come on, get over it."
But numerous calls over and over.
I'd be that mom mess with my kids. I'll be over there banging on your door. I don't blame her.
But
Jason put OMG.
Like you said too, is that I just totally had a brain fart. That they should have had restraining orders against each other or something.
Hey, Chris, we're talking about The Perfect Neighbor. If you've watched it on Netflix,
how could you really stop conflict?
Well,
just by restraining orders, I would.
No,
think. I don't know.
Lisi said they even closed the shop because they were in there. They kind of threw them out and closed the shop because my nephews and my nieces were darker.
Are you serious?
Yep, it happened in real life.
Hi,
because
lovely.
we were they were taking a picture outside in front of a place.
That's cool.
And they threw them out of the store pretty much and said they couldn't take a picture in front of their place.
Yeah.
In Florida.
And like Jason said, they use that as an excuse to kill Black Americans. And you're right. That's why it's called stand your ground. They don't know if it's everywhere.
Calling somebody a Karen is racist too.
But she's older. These were
exactly,
kids.
But I'm saying
I think to be like racist, you have to be talking about a race.
No.
Well, that's why it's called racist.
Well, a Karen, the definition is a white lady that complains with the haircut.
Yeah, but you're not talking about a race.
I don't know. I still think that's still racism in a way.
Somebody a name for complaining.
I don't know.
Like if somebody was calling me the N-word, and okay, I'm 11 or whatever, and she just continuously picks on me, I am going to say something.
I would mess with her. I'm not going to lie. If I was a kid and she was messing with me,
that doesn't give her a right to continuously call the cops and then kill the mother.
Back in the day,
she knew what she was doing.
Back in the day, I had a neighbor. I lived in a trailer park. They're very close. And I had 3 nieces that I used to babysit. Plus, I had my son. And the lady kept complaining next door because she worked night shift and the kids would come home from school and play outside. So I was like, okay, so I try to keep them a little quiet.
But why? That's your property.
Well, because out of respect for your neighbor too. Like, I don't like it when my neighbors have their huge parties in the backyard and their music is bumping.
Different. These were just kids playing football. That's all they were doing. They were just playing, being normal kids.
Lacey put, I think it was very, how do you say it? Racial motivated, because when she described the N-word, she said dirty. She did say that.
Yes.
You're right. She did. Good thinking. She did say that.
And she thought when she went to her second
Lacey,
interview,
Chris
she
said
thought
hi.
she had it in the bag. She thought, oh, they already let me out. You know what I mean? They're not going to arrest me. She thought she was going to get away
Hi,
with it.
Alondra Marie. I don't see you, but I saw Krista say hi. Thank you for tuning
Hi.
in.
I'm
If
on
you
this side now.
if you guys are on, and I can't see who's on, all I see is Carissa, Jason, and Lacey.
Yes.
Please say hi so we know you're on and we can give you a shout
Yeah.
out.
We're talking about, I don't know, Alondra, if you have seen the
Perfect Neighbor.
on Netflix. Man, that was horrible.
I cried.
Yeah,
I
it was
cried.
like awful, awful. So we're just kind of like, if you guys have seen it, what your thoughts are.
Like, I don't think
on
people that are
this.
black just get racism, or people that it's all the races. Everybody
Mhm.
gets called something.
Yeah.
Oh, Alondra put, hi, beautiful ladies. And Chris put, that's my friend. Thanks, Krissa. Thanks, Alondra.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about because how that perfect neighbor she shot
Mhm.
because of the kids. They're fighting. The kids are playing outside being kids. And she was complaining.
Not only that,
it
she
went
had
on for
2
2
guns.
years. She had 2 guns, like I think in
She
a trash or something.
She
I think she tried
premeditated.
to hide it, and all she got was
Yeah.
manslaughter. She should have
25
got,
years.
well, I mean, at her age probably,
But
because she's
and
old.
then, what really irked me is when they gave her the verdict and she just shrugged her
Yeah,
shoulders
like,
oh,
whatever.
wow. And the poor parents in the back are fucking
My
devastated.
baby, and the kids that don't have a parent
Excuse
anymore.
my language, but this shit pisses me off.
Me too.
That's like so wrong on so many levels.
But I really blame the cops for all that. I swear. You cannot let conflict go for 2 years, even a month, because
I have to agree with you on that. Mostly in this day
if
and
somebody
age.
doesn't want to be contacted, don't contact them. Leave them alone. If they're racial against you, leave them alone. You don't have to keep going with them to do it back and forth. That just makes you look just as stupid. Don't fight with kids.
I agree with you, Lacey.
Lacey put, I think racism is a very big thing right now, especially everything political. You're right. You're right.
And it's so sad, you guys. It's so sad.
Yep.
Because
I like everybody.
Me too. And it's sad that there are people out there like that, even when it comes to like political or whatever, everybody has a right to their own opinions.
Right.
Don't go attacking the other party because they're not on your side, and vice versa. Like, we're all here. We need to unite with each other, not fight against each other, and I think that lady was mental. I really, really do.
I don't know if I could read this out loud, but I'll read part of it. It happens with police officers too. They kill Black, African American all the time. They use that as an excuse, but sometimes they're racist. I can't say all of it because
no, I see what you're saying.
And you're right. It's not just cops, though. It's racism is everywhere in our schools.
Yep. And
my daughter has seen it in school. She works at a school and she has seen that.
That's awful.
And Carissa, we were talking about cyberbullying. They even cyberbully adults.
Yeah.
I've been a victim of it.
Yes. And that AJ mom, she even talked to the cops and she was like, we always have problems with this lady. Like, all the neighbors.
Alondra Marie put, there's a lot of racism towards us Black folks. I get that. There is, but it's everywhere with everybody, I think. And Jason put, yep, but it's true.
Not me, I ain't racist. I love everybody. We all bleed the same color, man.
Back in the day, I remember hearing, oh, if you see a big guy with tattoos, walk to the other side of the road.
They're bad.
They're bad. Do you remember that or no?
No, but
well, I remember hearing that. And, I've seen where, like I said, my nephews are dark and my nieces, they're not Black, but they're dark, very dark. A few of them. We're just, me and my daughter, one of the wetas, of the family. And, people judged them in Florida. Like I said, they pretty much threw them out of their store, called them names, even made gun sound, like boom, boom to them.
That's crazy.
While they're in a store trying to shop.
No.
Following them, thinking they're going to steal.
Right. It's just,
it's awful.
It's sad. It's like really a sad thing to me because I'm the type of person that we're all equal and you're good to me. I'm going to be good to you. I will help a stranger in need. Like, that's
I used to be that way. I'm not that way no more. I've learned my lesson.
Well, not all the time, but you just you get that instinct. Well, I do. Like, I know. It's just I get like a sign
Mhm.
like to help this person or whoever it is. But this world is getting so awful, you guys. Like
Alondra Marie put, I
crazy.
believe racism isn't towards every race. You're right. It is. It is.
Yep.
Jason put, I believe people just judge a book by its cover. Yes, it's true.
Exactly.
Krista, you're
Exactly.
back.
Hi. Just kidding.
You're right. Like,
Yeah.
some people hate you because of someone else hates you. Like, if I don't know you,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mean to you until you've done something to
Exactly.
me
Exactly.
or somebody I love, then we'll talk about it.
Yep.
But if someone tells you, oh, she did this, she did that to me, that's just gossip.
And then what killed me the most is seeing those kids, and mostly the son that he's like, I should have never told my mom to go get my iPad. I should have never. They felt guilt, and it wasn't even their
there's
fault.
something called survivor's guilt, and I totally get
know?
that. I've been through my own thing
Mhm.
when it comes to murder, and some people have survivor's guilt. And
Yeah.
those kids are going to live with that their whole lives.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
they saw their poor mother on the ground dying.
Yeah. It just and
I just don't get how she was banging on the door, and and it was only 2 minutes. She had called. They told her how long had it been that she was banging on the door. She said like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
thought that's a long time.
Mhm.
But then when the cops came back again, they said it had only been 2 minutes.
Mhm.
2 minutes. And to pull the trigger on a gun, you have to know that
Yeah.
you can never take that back.
Mhm.
Once you do that or stab somebody,
Yeah.
make sure it's really in self-defense
Yeah.
because you could get yourself in a whole lot of trouble
And
and
not only
hurt a
that,
lot of people.
Susan kept saying that she was saying, I'm going to kill you and
Mhm.
all this stuff. And she's like, oh, she just kept begging and begging. And I just feared for my life.
Mhm.
And then in court, all the
The
neighbors.
walls were shaking.
Yeah, she said that even her
But
mirror
all the
fell.
neighbors were friends. So you got to take that into consideration.
No.
Carissa put, I agree, people do hate you about what someone else says. You're right. And Alondra
Mhm.
Marie put, I've been bullied and called the N-word just a lot of hate towards myself and my kids. That's awful. You know what? Don't be around those kind of
Yeah.
people. Stay away
Mhm.
from them.
And don't even let them get to you,
No,
girl.
because you know what? You're beautiful. Your kids are
Mhm.
beautiful. And
Facts.
that mother died, like the judge said,
Yeah.
or it wasn't the judge, it was the preacher that
Mhm.
said, your mother died doing
For
what she would
you.
do.
She
It's
protecting
protecting
you.
you. And I would, me,
Yeah.
Elaine, I would, crazy
Mhm.
Elaine, would protect my kids to any
Extent.
any extent.
And then not only that, she was fearing for her life, Eske, but then she even told the son, well, go get your
Go get,
mom.
I
Like she
dare
was
someone tell
ready
him, go get your mom.
because
Huh,
she was
Lacey?
ready. She was prepared to shoot.
What
That's what
happens,
her
Lisa, if
intention
someone
was.
says to go get your mom?
Yeah, that's what her intention was to kill her because she just hated them. She just
Yeah, you know what?
yeah.
Don't go
Mhm.
back and forth with someone. If they're
Exactly.
racist or if they're bad to you, block them.
Mhm.
Block.
Mhm.
Block on real life. Block. Next, block.
Because yeah, to me everybody is the same. We're all the same and I don't care what anybody says. I welcome everybody.
Me too.
And
Jason put, the problem is that in Florida, you can kill somebody in your property just by stepping in property, and that's not even it's not self-defense. It's not here.
Mhm.
You better hope if you kill someone in your house,
Yeah.
because your yard's not even considered your property. We had a neighbor
Yeah.
that had to move,
Mhm.
and there was a guy peeping in the window at the little
Yeah.
girls. So my husband and him and my son, they chased him. They couldn't find
Yep.
him. They're
Exactly.
fast.
And then not only that.
And wait, the cops came, and you know what they said? Well, you cannot stop someone from looking in your windows. This is
No.
not your property.
That's crazy.
But when it comes to your weeds not being pulled, it's your property.
Exactly.
If somebody
You
falls in
get
front
a
of your house,
notice.
that's your property. You're
Yeah.
getting sued.
But
Mhm.
wouldn't that fall under the peeping Tom law?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. You could even ask Eric if you don't believe me, John McBabe. Ask Eric. We were pissed.
That's
All right,
crazy.
but the guy the cop that came out knew the guy from
Mhm.
school, and they didn't get along.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it was something like that. Carissa put, That's what I've been doing is blocking bullies. Me too,
Yeah,
girl.
you
Me
have to.
too.
You have to.
And Jason put, yep. And
then
Jason put, that's what I do. Yep.
yeah, this lady put no trespassing like in certain
I
areas, and it wasn't
know.
even her yard. It was like duplexes. So
With the
all
huge
her
vacant,
yeah, all her property was just her porch and that's it.
with
And
a
to her
fence.
door. Yeah, the fence.
Not even where you
Even
park.
the neighbors would go out and play with the kids. She even had because it was a vacant property, and she even got a hold of them to put no trespassing. And he's like, I'm not doing that. Like, or he said, this is as far as I can do. Cause I guess he was trying to like help her and, whatever. But he wasn't going to stop the kids from playing. Cause then there was another lot that was good. And they were like, hey, you can play all you want. And like I said, he'd go play with them and
Hey,
stuff.
Deb put, so right, Elaine, not even right. You're right. Like, if, you don't want something to do with somebody, just leave them alone. Like, take them out of your life. And Jason put, that's why you have to let them come in your house. Not even just that. Their back can't be towards you.
Yep. And Lacey put, they said as long as he's not touching himself, there's nothing they could do. See, that's crazy.
See, the cops, my kids were even there. And Krista said, all I have to say is Alondra Marie is a real good friend. Good.
Yeah, she's so wonderful. She comes on the bomb party.
Unfortunately,
too, and stays on with us.
We can't pick our family, but we can pick our chosen family, which this is one of my chosen families. But, racism and fighting and bullying, that has none of it. Has nothing good. Nothing. You're not going to get nothing good out of it.
It says here, yes, a peeping Tom is illegal. It is considered a crime based on sexual deviancy and is often classified under voyeurism laws. The legal definition varies by state, but generally it involves trespassing onto someone else's property to observe them without consent, which can lead to both criminal charges and civil lawsuits for invasion of privacy.
Not here.
Yeah.
That one's under the New Mexico law.
The cops didn't do anything.
That's because they didn't want to, but that doesn't mean it's
probably because they didn't get along.
It's the law. They just didn't want to do it. Just because you're a cop doesn't mean that they do their job correctly.
Debbie put, sadly, I don't even talk to my neighbors. Too much drama.
Yeah.
You're right.
And I used to really talk
I
to
wave to mine.
Oh,
you know what? Honestly,
everybody
I
just
talk to my neighbors.
You
My neighbors have been there since my mom and dad have been there. We have one new neighbor, and they are very, very good neighbors.
I'm just thankful.
We give each other gifts for Christmas. We leave them on our door.
Our neighbors aren't bad neighbors.
I have so good neighbors. We all watch out for each other. But they've been there for years. They know my parents. Like, they've been there for years. So we don't have like no little kids in our neighborhood. It's all older people. And everyone on my street, Nightmare on my street. Yep. We have cameras everywhere.
Chris will put a message.
I think if you're in your 30s, I think you shouldn't be bullying. Even in your 40s, not be bullying. You're right. Like,
she was like an older
lady. She was
lady.
an older lady bullying a little kid.
And she was, Go ahead.
Jason put, I don't care. I do 20 years in prison. If someone comes inside my house, and I will blow his brains out. What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I mean, say that. That's what you have cameras inside for. That's good. But I mean, you got to go by the law because if you open that door and invite this person in, they're not intruding in your house.
But if they break in,
if they attack you, yeah,
absolutely. I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, because words you can't. We have to be very precise on here because I've been in lots of trainings and stuff because of security, and they let you know that if you invite someone in your house, unless you have so much proof that they're attacking you, you cannot just shoot somebody. You can't say, especially if you have cameras, because if you even deleting things, erasing things, they can find all that out.
Yeah. But you know what I was just thinking, what like popped in my head? It seemed like she was just going after
that one family.
AJ and her boys. It seems like they were her main target for some reason.
Chris put, it's just common sense. You're right. But you know what? He thought a lot of people don't have common sense.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that don't. They will fight with little kids, teenagers. I'm like, I would say, go call your mom.
Yeah.
And I would mean it. I'd be waiting out there with my chest out and all 10 toes down.
Jason's all. That's why I never invite nobody into my house. I don't like people.
You're right. That's why I like the Grinch. The Grinch never liked people. He liked his dog.
I only like certain people.
Me too. And you're right. Not everyone's invited to my house.
You know what I mean?
Not everyone's invited to my house. And
well, it's scary anymore. Like, I don't even open my door to nobody or nothing.
My dog don't even let me open my door.
Oh, I know. Well, I just found out my dog will attack the heck out of you now.
I told you. I said, let her get a little bit older. Our dog was the same. And once she got old, she's very protective. My mother-in-law came to check on him. We were out of town once. And she wouldn't even let her in the door. She knows her.
Yeah, it's crazy, you guys. But if you haven't seen The Perfect Neighbor
on Netflix,
you need to watch it. It's
really
gonna make
sad. You cry.
It's a tearjerker for
especially if you're a mother. But again, I think that lady, we come back to mental illness because
I think she was mental too. Like even that one dude said, I don't know if she's schizo.
Yeah, how are you gonna fight with kids? How are you gonna fight with kids?
You know, she even pulled out an umbrella on them.
Exactly. How are you gonna fight with all these kids?
And she had 2 guns.
I'd be the neighbor out there saying, hey, let's say, hey, Tony, finally you're on.
Hi, Tony.
Tony with the knife.
Hi.
We got to get you on soon, girl.
Yes.
Get a hold of us.
Girl.
Jason put, you have to be very specific who you let into your house. You're right.
Yes,
I'm very picky. Not everyone's welcome to my house. I'm very picky.
So Tony with the knife, have you seen The Good Neighbor on Netflix? The documentary? That's what we're talking about tonight.
The Perfect Neighbor.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say?
The Good Neighbor.
I mean, The Perfect Neighbor. I guess I must be thinking
we love you too, Carissa.
We love you, girl. We love you. But no, it's
Tony, finish. You didn't tell her.
Oh, yes. Have you watched The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix? Tony with the knife. It's the documentary. If you're still on, I'm not sure if you are. Yes, we love you too, Carissa. Tons and tons.
She has seen it.
Okay,
well, that's what we're talking about.
What we're talking about.
What do you think about that? Do you think it was racism? Do you think she just didn't like kids? What do you think?
Do you think it was premeditated?
I bawled my eyes out. So did I. That's why I didn't have makeup on today. I cried so much.
I feel she had this whole thing planned from the beginning.
I don't think it was premeditated.
She
didn't like him, but I don't think. I think in a way she kind of. Do you think yes?
Yes, see?
Yes, you think it was premeditated?
It was.
I don't think it was.
Because she was Googling Stand Your Ground, bro. Well, and she kept calling the cops
this
to
lady's
have
fighting
documentation.
This lady's fighting with the whole neighborhood.
Yes, the whole
So she has to find out how she's going to protect herself. She's one person. There's this whole neighborhood that
but she's causing it.
Exactly. I'm not saying it's right.
But I'm saying
she probably did fear for her life because she messed with all these people
for no reason, just because she don't like kids.
Tony and I, but I think she was an absolutely racist.
Thank you.
I don't know if it had to do with race. I guess she was saying that, like Lisa said, she was saying.
Yes, it was.
I think it was premeditated. They didn't get her for that.
Thank you.
Have any of you ever been on a juror stand?
But the thing
have you been a juror? I have, and it sucks.
They didn't.
They only got her for manslaughter.
But from what you see on the LAPO cameras or whatever they're called, what are they called? The cameras.
Hey, now you have me. I don't know.
The cameras.
I know what you're saying.
You know, it's there. I mean, you could see it right freaking there that she was racist, bro. Like, how could you not see that?
What are those cameras called again?
Lapels.
Lapels. I don't know, but yes.
Well, just so some people know out there, there's little lapels you can wear that you don't even know you're wearing. So when you accuse people of things, you gotta be real careful because someone could be wearing it. Let's see.
Exactly.
Tony with the knife.
They have those Ray-Bans now.
Tony with the knife put she wanted to shoot someone. She didn't care who it was. That's true. And Lacey put that's a reason why the whole neighborhood doesn't like her.
Yes, and Doris, my lovely
brown
friend.
eyes. Hey.
Yes, you need to watch it on Netflix. And
she put hi you too.
You
I haven't seen the movie, but I guess I will watch it tonight.
Yes,
watch it.
It's a tearjerker, but
I didn't even have makeup on today because I was crying so much today.
It was awful. It was,
and it's a true story. It's
my
an
heart
awful
broke
story.
for those babies so bad.
Me too. And I can't believe they only got it for manslaughter. I would have went further. I would have fought it and fought it. Manslaughter was not enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. You know, but yeah, the lapels.
Did you see?
It showed everything. Even the cop, even that one cop chick was like effing, because they just couldn't handle her anymore.
Jason put, lots of African American get killed in Florida, and the number one excuse is to stand your ground law. I think that's not good. It's very racist. I mean, yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, Josette, how are you? I haven't seen you forever.
But hi, Josette. Welcome in with us. But I
go to the Post 13 Friday. They're having a good DJ.
I just was shocked at what we watched.
We're talking about The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole true story about this woman that ended up killing a mother. I guess I shouldn't have told you the whole story. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but she was African American. The lady was white. A lot of people are saying it was racism. I think she was crazy myself.
I think so too. Miss you too, Doris. Thank you for tuning in with us. You're always up for a good movie. It's a documentary. It's not really a movie, but it's sad. So grab your tissue. Sorry.
Brown Eyes, Doris Brown Eyes put, miss you guys. Thanks for the info. I'm always up for a good movie. Yes. And
you've been learning AI, huh? Oh, sorry.
You got to watch it tonight. Watch it tonight, Josette.
Watch it.
It's you're gonna cry.
Yeah, it's very disturbing.
It's very disturbing. Tony with the night, but the fact that it was a lapel footage shows non-biased side, which is what I love.
Exactly. And you saw, I'm calling her AJ because I can't pronounce her name. Like she was even telling the cops everything, and it just. It sucks that it happened, and she was a young mom and having just babies. It's just scary. Jason put.
I think the law stand in the ground law applies to certain people because only certain people get killed. That's not good. Lisi put, I agree. I mean, that's hard to say because what would make me feel threatened for my life might not make you feel that way. So it's hard to say who feels threatened and who don't. Like, I mean, I'm sure she felt threatened because she was fighting with the whole neighborhood.
If she was so threatened and felt scared, she wouldn't have been fighting with everybody. She would have been too scared. That's bullshit.
Joseph, but I've been having a squatter issue, so I will watch a squatter issue in your own home.
See, what I don't understand is she had a glass window right there by her front door. She had her metal front door locked with a deadbolt.
Same
and she's saying that she was scared for her life. If this lady wanted to come in and harm her in any way, she could have busted that glass window right next to the front door that she was pounding on. And then she shoots straight through a locked metal door.
Didn't even know who was behind it.
That your life is being feared? I mean, the person has to be in the house.
Right.
There has to be.
But I'm saying she was probably scared because she was fighting with all these people, and when you make all these enemies, you don't know who's going to come at you.
Wow, I mean, that's the price you deal with.
I'm not saying it's okay that she did it. I'm saying that that's probably why she was scared.
Well, it almost seems like she caused all this.
She did cause all of it.
The other neighbor across the way said,
she
I don't
wanted
mind the
problems.
kids
You're right, Lisi.
They're playing closer to his place than they are her place, but she's complaining.
Lisi,
she just wanted to complain because she had a mouth.
She had no
voice,
remorse.
And that was it.
Lisi put, I would do the same for kids that aren't even mine.
Exactly.
And I said I agree to lapels. You know how I am, Lisa. You know I'd be the first one there.
She also put she wanted a problem, which she did. And Tony with the night in her letter to the family showed she had no remorse.
Exactly.
Right? Even at the end, girl.
She didn't even cry once.
Her shoulders like, whatever.
She didn't
she didn't care.
Weird.
She didn't care. It was just,
I think she felt like she was losing control, and she wanted to
gain
control
I think a control
by
thing,
taking his tablet that was on the ground. And that was her form of taking control. Well, the mother wasn't going to have it.
Right.
Tablets are expensive. So
and not just that, that's bullying your kid.
And that's
I mean, there's already animosity and hatred.
Yeah, and that's the thing was to get the mom to go over there because he even said, I'll go call my mom. Go get her. Go get your mom. She was waiting for her to shoot her.
Carissa put Auntie Lane and Auntie Daff. I've been cyberbullied. I'm so uncomfortable in my own home. It gets
she is
to be
comfortable.
Oh, yeah. You are comfortable in your own home?
She's comfortable in her own home.
Oh, I'm so comfortable in my own home. It's true.
Me too, and
Joseph put, oh my goodness. Yes, dude.
Yes. And then they said they found her guns in a trash can.
That's two of them.
That
two
seems like,
guns.
yeah, that seems like a sign of she's trying to get rid of
evidence. Right. Why didn't they charge her for that? That's what I thought too. When I saw it, I thought, why didn't they charge her for that? And Lisi put, everybody gets mad about kids being on their phones, but when they go outside and play, moms get killed. You're right. Kids can't win.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
It's,
they weren't harming anybody, so they're screaming, put your TV up, or go to your room or something.
Headphones on or something. I get annoyed with my neighbors in the back sometimes, and they're jamming their music, and it's late. And I'm like, oh, and they're adults, and there is kids out there playing, and it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
But I don't say nothing. I don't call the cops. I just put up my TV or whatever I'm doing, and that's it.
I'm curious to know how many calls she made to 911.
I wonder how many calls she made.
Because she made numerous. They were all, we already know this lady. We already know who she is.
Debbie put, facts, Lisi. No, Krista put, no, I ain't comfortable.
Oh,
in my
you're
own
not
home.
comfortable.
I get that. Been there, done that for a while. You'll be okay.
Exactly. You will. I'm sorry, I didn't.
We'll have to get you on maybe as, if you want, we could get you on as a, what's that called? As a
guest,
a virtual Zoom, guest, a Zoom guest, and you could tell us about it. We could talk about it again. Lisa put, I've all done it. That's life. What do you mean? We've all done it. That's life. Yeah. And Jason said, the last 250 African Americans got unalive in Florida. 250 a year. They passed away. That's crazy. It makes you think. Yeah,
exactly. And then
Tony with the knife. But exactly, the cops kept saying even how they are hurting no one, but she was crazy being a bitch. And Joseph put, I'm weird. I love the neighbors partying. I was young once. They work.
Yeah, right.
My neighbors aren't even young. They're older than me, or probably my age.
Yep.
I'm just an old fart now. No, but I don't complain. I don't call the cops. I'm glad the kids are out there having. I remember, it reminds me of me being young. My parents partying and us running around like weirdos out there.
Yeah. And Tony with the knife, she was a crazy bitch. She really was. See that one.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was.
Yeah, she was crazy.
100%. That was just
I think she had some sort of mental illness. I think they should have called a welfare check-in on her.
Well,
the cops should have.
Another one of the fathers said, I already said this, but, he's like, we don't know if she's schizo, whatever, and it's a scary.
Yeah, like you said.
Kids can't be kids, and we're just like, oh, we wish we can have kids playing outside. And then these poor kids are playing outside, and then, like Lisi said, you can't win. You can't win at all.
Carissa put, yes, it's messing me with my mental health, babe. Can't even walk out my door just for safety. Well, we'll have to get you on so you could talk about it.
We don't even have to put you on.
Jason put, it's hard to tell who's racist these days. Anyone can be. You're right. Anybody can be racist.
You're absolutely correct.
Some people are, especially the way my daughter said. She said the N-word was dirty. The definition was dirty. And Lisa put, we know people with mental illness and they don't do anything until someone's dead.
Facts.
And you're right. They don't do nothing about mental illness until someone's dead or they undid themselves.
I'm curious to know if the cops are going to be sued by her family.
They should be,
because
they did
just
nothing.
Kept going on and on.
They laughed about it.
Yeah, they thought, because they told the kids, have fun, do your thing, and not realizing that they were making this lady more angry.
Yeah, And I think totally the lady was wrong, totally wrong, but the cops are wrong too. The cops should have done something. They should have said, "Hey, stop bothering them." I mean. We're not kids. They are kids, but we're not.
Yeah.
As an adult, you know not to cross certain lines, especially with people's kids. Like,
exactly.
Watch what you do with people's kids.
Yeah, you don't mess with kids, and then throwing roller skates at them, and I just tossed them.
What do you mean, Lacey? The cops couldn't do anything. There's restraining orders.
Well,
the lady
I don't even know if restraining orders work.
They don't. I had a friend that got killed with one, but either way,
look at that stalker.
It's still, it was a part of the public property. But sometimes there's no loitering. Was there signs that said that? No, because whoever owned it didn't say. It takes a lot to evict somebody. Yep, it does. It does. I'm sure it does. But not even evicting somebody. It's more like it was an empty land.
Yeah.
You know, say yes, the cops should have told her. I think so too, especially if you're calling in to the cops for stupid reasons. They should have, told her one more time you call, and this is not an emergency.
Yeah.
911 is an emergency only. Like, you're going to be in trouble, lady.
Yeah. I mean, calling numerous times, they know this lady was an issue. Like, she was the problem. If
she was the problem.
Yeah. That AJ, all she did was want her kids to have fun, get their energy out, play,
be kids.
And be kids.
Yep.
And then she got unalived because, of racism. And I don't care. And I don't care. It was all about racism.
Crystal put she's afraid to go outside.
You're going to have to talk to us about what's going on,
privately.
Girl.
And Lacey put, it's just a piece of paper.
It is.
A restraining order means shit these days.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to come to anyone's, they will with restraining order or not. You're right. But you know what a restraining order is? It's a paper trail. Anytime you call 911, like the cop told her, you got to watch it. I don't know if you've seen it. They know from between all those times, they're wondering what you're doing, how long it took you. I mean, it's tricky. You got to watch the law here.
Yeah.
Because here, it's different.
She's scared to go out because she's being cyber bullied
by something,
by some stuff, and so she doesn't feel comfortable in her own home
or going outside
because she's getting cyber bullied.
So maybe that'll be our next show.
Yeah, but call us and let us know.
Yeah,
and we got you, girl.
I feel like this lady should have got way more than manslaughter.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like I'm sticking up for her. I'm not. I'm just saying there are laws in place for different things. Like her shooting straight through a door. It could have been a cop there.
A kid.
What if, or a kid too, but I'm saying the cops weren't black. What if a cop was standing there because the neighbors called the cops and she had killed the cop?
Or what if it was a black person calling?
Then they would have made it.
Then they would have been picking on the poor black guy.
Had it have been a cop, she'd have been in all kinds of trouble.
Cops have to announce themselves when they knock.
Joseph, but
love
that's
you
right.
Too, Tony with the eye.
Time
Have a good night. Thanks
document.
for tuning in with us. Toning in with
good
us.
Good night, Tony with the eye. Love you. Get a hold of us so we could get you on.
Thanks for tuning in.
You're scared to take your son to school. Yeah, we'll talk to you, Chris.
Yeah,
but you're right, Josette. Getting a restraining order, it might not do much, but it is a stamped legal document that you try to keep somebody away from you. So if you have to defend yourself in any way, you have documents that you've already made steps to keep them away from you.
Yeah.
But we're talking about The Perfect Neighbor, Jean, where I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix. If not, you guys should watch it.
Yeah.
It's about this lady that got unalive, got murdered.
Crazy.
Just going to say it, got murdered because of her kids playing outside. And, she went banging on the door like any one of us would have. I would have. I'm not going to lie. Someone throws a skate at my kid.
Exactly.
Both go skates. Call your mom. Watch who you say that to, because moms will come out.
Getting shot or not, it's like.
Go call your mom. I wish they would.
Right. And
I wish they would.
And then, this poor mom, AJ, she probably thought.
She was a hardworking single mom.
Yeah. And she probably was just like, you know what? I'm sick of her.
You get to a point where you get sick of it and you explode and you're the bad guy.
But then again, she wanted her there to kill her.
Yeah, I think she lured her.
Well, that's what it was. She was baiting her in.
Yeah, she was.
How you were just saying,
she
go get your
her
mom. Moms will come out. But I mean, that's not really the best idea either, because someone could be baiting you, and that's they're getting you to come out so they can do something.
That's why I'm like, they can come to me. Everybody knows where I live.
Josette left a message.
I was cyber bullied, but I'm fighting back. That's good. You know, I just let it go. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, and then Lisi.
Kids are loud and annoying, but justifies nothing that happened. You're right.
Exactly,
you're right.
My loves. Exactly.
I think she should have got way more than manslaughter. Her family, they should have fought it and fought it and fought it. I would have.
Yeah.
Okay, don't
it was
know.
Her fault.
Want me to message you on Messenger? Yes, message our Facebook that you're on.
Yeah, it was premeditated. She baited.
I think it was premeditated. Yeah. She hid the evidence. But they didn't get her for none of that.
And then the way she just acted, like even in the questioning room at the police department, I'm gonna have a heart attack, and all this bull. I could see right through that lady. I could see right through her.
I could get the adrenaline you're going through if you have to shoot somebody, or if someone shoots at you. I'm sure you're gonna be.
I think she did.
Hyped up, and cops talk to you the night it happens, which I don't think they should do that when there's a murder. I think your emotions are high.
Well, you're saying things while it's still fresh.
That's true. And then they talk to you later, and then the stories change. So do they go by the first story or the second?
Wow.
That's hard to say.
Well, they put everything together.
Oh, okay. Josette sounds like she planned it. Wow, you got to watch it.
Yeah, watch it, girl.
I said the same thing, Lisi. She said they have 55 plus places to live that are more affordable. She had options. I said the same thing today.
She did.
But,
she did say that.
But nowadays, before you couldn't even have your grandchildren over, because I remember my parents had thought about something like that. But the kids always want to sleep over, and now you can do that. Now you can have your grandkids sleep over, but back then you couldn't. No, in 2000, whatever it was, 2004 or 2003, you still could have.
Yeah,
they've changed everything.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't. If it's, I get there's a lot of grandparents raising their grandchildren, but if you live in that kind of community, it should be just that community.
Yeah,
there.
That's where you need to be, not
just because
bullying kids.
Right, not bullying kids. And okay, he's talking to her.
Yeah.
And it's, you guys got to watch it.
Yeah. You guys got to watch it. It's crazy.
We were those loud kids. You're right. Oh, girl, we were probably worse than you guys. We were those loud kids growing up. Yep. They'd go by my mom's house and people would say, is this a nursery?
Yeah.
Oh, no, those are my grandkids. My mom always said, because all the kids are always playing in the yard, but they were in our yard.
Yeah.
They weren't out running around in front of the neighbors' houses. When they would get on the fence to get the neighbors' apples, they'd get in trouble.
That's crazy.
But they're kids, and we tell them that's somebody else's property. Don't go. But our kids were always in the yard. They were. Yeah. And when they weren't in the yard, me and my mom, she'd sit on one side because we lived across the street. I'd sit on the other. We'd sit together.
Yeah.
And we'd watch them ride bikes. I even got into this fight, me and my husband, with this one dude because he scared my niece and threw her off her bike. With his car. And I went to go get his license plate. By the time I could, he was already over there in my husband's face.
Dang.
And you know how I get.
Yeah. See, that's crazy.
Josette, but I'm still loud now. Me too. The neighbors are probably like, she's yelling at the dogs again.
Yeah, but
you know I am with my dogs.
Yes.
Talk to them like they're human.
Josette, watch that.
You have to watch it.
It's like
tonight.
an hour and a half.
It goes by fast.
It goes by fast.
But it's crazy because the laws are nuts. I mean, our laws here are pretty strict. You can't just be all shooting people. Yep, Lisi, but we'd always ride bikes up and down the street, but we were out there with you. And that's the same thing, but we were out there with you. We weren't just letting you go out there and ride them by yourself.
Yeah. See, but we don't know the whole story if the parents were out there. We just saw what was on the lapel camera. Lapel, like that one lady said.
It showed like a video from her phone, and the kids like were antagonizing her.
That's what I said too.
To the boundary line, and then you could hear an adult's voice there. He's trying to get the kids away, but nobody teaches the kids that, leave her alone.
Right. That's what I said.
Stop antagonizing her.
That's what I said.
I mean, the parents did it as well. And I mean, where do you think the kids learn it from?
Thank you. That's what I said.
Kids look up to their parents, And if you're going to act a fool, well, then your kids are going to think that it's okay to be doing that and treating other adults like that. If you don't teach them right and tell them that's not right, you don't do that. You're a child, you respect adults.
Exactly.
End of story. There's nothing to go after.
But you have to be respected too. Just because you're a kid doesn't mean you should be disrespected either.
Well, that's the whole thing. Adults
need to teach the kids that line, that lesson.
Usually
exactly.
Children,
that's what I said.
But I mean, you've seen plenty of videos out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, where kids go up to adults and antagonize them and slap them and play jokes on them.
I'd be like, call your mother.
Older people are tired. They don't want to be joked with. They don't want to be bugged. They already have enough issues and problems and stress in their life. And
then they should live in one of those 55+ places.
And then Cecil put, I remember in the valley always running from dogs all the time. It's like
but that would be okay. Let's say that I was a 22-year-old and I got a house right next to yours, and I'm 22, all right, and I like to party, and I have a lot of friends, and I'm popular. Is it fair that you have to move out of your house that you've been living in for 50 years because I just moved in and I want to party all the time because I'm in that age?
Agreed. But
that's what I'm asking. Is it fair that you have to find some place
But what she did wasn't right either. I don't want to make
nobody's saying it's right, but like I said, there's wrong on both sides.
I agree.
I mean, the parents obviously aren't.
They're all to blame, right?
Anything.
Right.
Exactly, Lacey. How can you respect somebody if they're calling you names?
But the neighbors would watch your kids. They didn't say that, but I mean, we could assume that. Carissa put, I'm so afraid it's hard to keep calm. I would be glad to be on the broadcast. Okay, we'll talk to you. Leave us a message and pretty much what's going on. You think they took turns. Thinking and knowing is different. If you're a cop or you're a judge, you can't think. You have to know facts. Do we know facts if they were watching them? I feel like they're all out there just playing alone. Because then the parents would come out.
Susan said she had cameras all over. So where's the evidence?
Where were the cameras? That's what I said too.
It
showed that one mom smoking a cigarette walking around. Josette put yes. And Alicia put, I agree. Respect is earned, not given. You're right. How can you respect them if they're calling you racist names or just being bad to you? I agree. Like, you want to be respected? Well, show some respect to somebody else.
Just like even the officer said when they were investigating that Susan, he's all, if somebody threw something at my kid, I'd be pissed. And he was the sheriff or whatever. So,
but then again, they only got it for manslaughter.
Yeah.
When they found all that stuff in the trash.
And she was plotting it the whole time.
And I mean, you could also use that phrase.
She was so fake.
It's hard to be the bigger person.
She was so fake.
Nothing in life is easy.
Being the bigger person is so hard to do. I've tried.
That's what stops a lot of stuff.
You're right. You're right.
Being the
because
bigger
I've been the bigger person.
Agreeing to disagree.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of being an adult.
I mean, I don't want to sit and eat with you, but I don't want you to starve.
Like an act of a child.
Yeah.
Not getting their way, temper
tantrums. It is.
And then,
come on. I mean,
grow up. Yeah,
grow
up.
And then not only that,
get over
the fact of doing it in front of her freaking kids.
Yeah.
Like she shouldn't have done it, period. But she did, unfortunately. And this is the outcome of what happens. We're gonna have to probably close off here.
Yeah.
We just have to, be safe and just
be smart.
I mean, I'm just blessed that I have good neighbors. There's been times that new people have moved in
neighbors.
and I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to be bad neighbors? Sha-la-la-la-la. But, it's been good. But, if escalation happens like this, we need to figure out a way how to solve this.
Someone's got to be the bigger person.
I think the Florida police really messed up on this whole situation. They should have stopped it
a long time ago, 2.5 years. That is crazy.
To deal with it and keep running to her for 2 years, knowing that she numerously called and stuff. We just have to be so careful, mostly with our kids. Yeah, our kids aren't going to always be angels. I mean, kids are going to be kids. And if they're playing football, that's great.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my kids running out playing football and doing this
and
doing that.
Out there breaking her windows.
Watch your surroundings. Just, and just mind your business. Like, You know, even if I did have a messed up neighbor, I would just ignore them and just be like, oh, that's just, you know.
And just an FYI, everything don't belong on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, being petty on Facebook doesn't make you look any better than the other person. You're trying to make somebody look bad, but you're making yourself look bad because you're on there bad mouthing people and they're like, what's wrong with this person? So, you know, don't even sweat it. I don't.
She was a big bully, that lady.
She was a bully.
She was a bully for sure. And the crazy thing about it is that she was older, fighting with little kids. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
You know, but we're going to go ahead and close off
Thank
on
you guys all for watching and tuning in. Carissa, get a hold of us on this Facebook.
Yeah.
So we can, you know, maybe next week, guys, we'll talk about cyberbullying.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
We appreciate all you guys.
You know, thank you for tuning in. And, you know, we just thought this would be a good topic to talk about because it was not good. It was heartbreaking.
It was
very heartbreaking.
So sad.
You know, just advising you guys, just
be the bigger person.
Yeah, well, it's or the hard. Movie, just because. Yeah, have your tissue because it's really depressing. It's sad.
And be the bigger person. I've had to be in it. It's hard. It's hard to be the bigger person, but let me tell you, it's worth it.
But I want to go ahead and mention
rewind.
Mention Double the Dazzle. Bye, love. Thank you for watching with us.
We're not done yet.
We are.
Well, almost, but we still have announcements.
I know. I just said that.
I know. I told her you don't have to hang up yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So, we have this business, my sister and I, Double the Dazzle 7. It's bomb party jewelry. It's mystery jewelry. It's cool.
Look at my stack. I ordered and I got this really cute. You can't really see it, but it's a haunted house.
They're really pretty. They're so cute. Mine's like a jagged. What is it? A jagger.
Sword.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Sword. Dagger. So watch it.
Rewind.
Just kidding. And we are on TikTok Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fridays and Saturdays, 6 p.m. Mountain Time to 10 p.m. Mountain Time. And on Sundays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We may be changing days. We're not too sure yet, but we will let you know. Double the Dazzle on TikTok.
TikTok.
I think I need a TikTok, you guys.
You should have had a V8.
And check us out on TikTok, Double the Dazzle 7.
Hold on. Carissa, no. Message this Facebook that you're on.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And then tune in with us on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
This is the spot to be.
Yes. Come and hang out with Dr.
Grab your
Love
wine, your water, your beer, your
Lane's
joint.
Podcast. Yes. And then we will spill the tea with you guys.
Spilling the tea.
Yeah. Come in, tune in with us and have some fun.
Yes. Give us your opinion. We love it. You don't have to agree with us either.
Exactly.
We're okay with it.
Tonight was a great conversation.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. And then we got
Eric with Desert Sage Heating and Cooling. It's getting cold, guys. Get your heaters changed over. Get them changed over now. It's getting late and you're going to be on the waiting list everywhere. Tell them you know me and you get a discount. Yeah. You know me, you get a discount. Call them at 505-537-0291. To get a discount on your changeover, call Eric at Desert Sage Heating and Cooling, 505-537-0291.
And don't forget to turn the page and call Desert Sage.
God me.
They will hook you up. Honest and wonderful people.
God me. And then, if you guys need a notary, give me Elaine Crazy a call. I can meet you. I can go to hospital rooms if your parents can't get up or don't even want to go nowhere. I can go to you. So give me a call. 505-804-7723. Again, 505-804-7723.
Yes. And of course, this is all for Dad. He loved the podcast.
Our number one fan.
Always and forever. We love you. Mwah. Best father in the whole wide world. Kisses to the sky.
We love him.
Yes, we love you so much. And we will see you all back. Actually, have the
Good weekend.
A good rest of your weekend.
Be safe.
Stay warm.
Be the bigger person.
Yes. Stay blessed. And
watch the show. Watch the movie,
yes,
the documentary.
Check it out, you guys. It's crazy.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. And other than that, we know you love our show.
But it's time for us to go.
Stay blessed.
Bye.
Bye.